Hello, vinyl community. Chris Profi back. It's been a few days since I've shot a video, and I decided to talk today about one of my favorite artists, Johnny Cash. Now, I already did a video on, I believe I only talked about one album, Hello, I'm Johnny Cash, which actually is my favorite Johnny Cash album. But today, what I want to talk about is the Johnny Cash box set. Now, I got this a few years ago. This is the complete Columbia album collection for the true fan of Johnny Cash. And it has 63 albums in this box set. And they all come in little replicas of the original vinyl album, you know, with the front and back covers, you know, the same as the vinyl release. And also, you know, if you pull the CD out, it's got the red Columbia label. So what I want to do today, I'm not going to put you through talking about 63 Johnny Cash albums, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull some out of here and talk about some of my favorites, because you know, as we all know, most of us probably have huge collections of a lot of different artists, and we don't get the time to listen to everything that artist released. So we end up, you know, picking our favorites most of the time. So that's what I do with this box set a lot. You know, I've definitely explored this box set. I've definitely listened to all these albums, but I'm going to pull out some that definitely I keep going back to. So one of the albums that I really, really like is an album called Strawberry Cake. And it's a live album. And, I should have my glasses on for this. Everything is really small. But this was recorded live at the Palladium in England. And, you know, he definitely does live renditions of songs. And this came out in, let me look on the light here, 78, I want to say. And there's a couple songs in here that were new when he released this. A song called Strawberry Cake, which I actually do a live version of on my YouTube channel. Great song. Also Navajo, which I don't think appeared on any other album. And Destination Victoria Station, which did appear on the Destination Victoria Station album. That is not included in this Columbia set because I believe it was only released especially through the restaurant Victoria Station. And actually, thinking about that, I did talk about that album when I talked about Hello, I'm Johnny Cash. But this is a great live album, an album you don't really hear too much about. But again, Strawberry Cake is a great song, Destination Victoria Station is a great song, and Navajo is a great song too. All right, what else? Digging through here. Yes, The Rambler, a later concept album by Johnny Cash, where literally he has different characters and different dialogues with those characters, and it tells a story of a man, you know, basically rambling around the country, talking about how he misses his wife, how he's thinking about going back to her. He meets up with different characters along the way. And it's just, it's a cool album. There's a lot of great songs. The songs go right along with the story. You know, it's a little cheesy in some parts, but it was kind of, it was a cool idea to do. And I'm looking for the date on here. Again, I apologize. All these dates are really, really tiny. I mean, the writing's tiny, so I'm not even going to pretend to tell you what date this is. I'm just going to say late 70s. But if you haven't listened to this album, a great later concept record by Johnny Cash. All right, what else? What are some of my other favorite Johnny Cash albums? Yes, Johnny 99. This album is interesting because Johnny Cash did 2 Bruce Springsteen covers on this. He did Highway Patrolman and gosh, I need new glasses. Johnny 99. So cool cover. That is actually a picture of Johnny Cash. Here's the back cover. But again, this is a 80s album by him. Kind of flew under the radar, but again, he does a couple Bruce Springsteen covers on it, and the whole album is really good. All right, what else here? Favorite Johnny Cash albums? Definitely The Man in Black. I love Orphan of the Road. I love the song Man in Black. I love Singing in Vietnam, Talking Blues. I love Dear Mrs. And he does a duet with June Carter Cash on here called Look For Me. This is another great album. And, you know, you can't go wrong with the song The Man in Black. All right, what else do I like in here? What else do I like in here? I'm just trying to find... They're all really tiny, so I apologize. Oh, this is a cool album. This is a duets album with Waylon Jennings, and it's a great CD. I remember I had the original CD of this. I think it went out of print, and I'm sure you can find it on vinyl as well. But it's a cool later album with he and Waylon Jennings singing. Really good album. What else do I like in here? Oh, yes. Any Old Wind That Blows. I had never heard this album prior to buying the box set. But I think I'm going to say that this album and Hello, I'm Johnny Cash are two of my favorites. This is another one of those albums that definitely has a folk vibe to it. And I love the song Any Old Wind That Blows. I love Kentucky Straight. What else? Oh, Oni is on this. Oni is a great song. Oh, he does a good version of If I Had a Hammer with June Carter and an early version of Country Trash. I believe that he redid Country Trash on the American recordings. So this is another great album. Let's see, just a couple other ones here. I mean, they're all good, but again, some of the ones that I kind of pull out from time to time. This is a really cool album too. This is called From Sea to Shining Sea. Here's the back cover. You can't really see it, I'm sorry. But this is a cool, definitely folk vibe album. From Sea to Shining Sea, The Whirl and the Suck, Call Daddy from the Mine, The Walls of the Prison. Cisco Clifton's fill-in station is on here. Cisco Clifton's filling station is about sort of how the small towns and the small town gas stations and, you know, just the small town mentality was changing with, you know, the dawn of travel and interstate travel. It's just kind of an interesting narration on that. But this is a cool album too. All right, let me pick one more because I don't want to go too crazy. I might have to do a part 2 of this, actually. Okay, one more album. Well, I already talked about Hello, I'm Johnny Cash. I can't even see where that is in here. What else here? Oh, yeah. This is a cool album. Ride This Train. Another concept album about definitely, you know, things around the country that you can see when you're on a train. Johnny Cash always had a fascination with trains, not only for travel, but just what they symbolized. And this is a great album. Loading Coal, Lumberjack, Doreen of the Pontchartrain, Going to Memphis, When Papa Played the Dobro, Old Doc Brown. Just great train songs. So again, here are a few albums that I kind of pull out quite a bit. I might have to do a part 2 of this video because there's, like I said, there's 63 albums in here. So Ride This Train, From Sea to Shining Sea, Any Old Wind That Blows, Heroes with Waylon Jennings, Man in Black, Johnny 99, the concept album The Rambler, the live album Strawberry Cake with some songs that only appeared on this album, Strawberry Cake and Navajo. Like I said, Victoria Station did not appear on any of the official Columbia albums, but Destination Victoria Station appeared on the album Destination Victoria Station. So definitely check that one out as well. But those are some albums. Like I said, maybe I'll do a part 2 of this at some point. Enjoy the rest of your day.